Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We are doing your July 2022 money and career reading for you here today. If you're new to my channel, a very warm hello to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you do find that you enjoy my reading, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel already, and feel free to leave a comment down below there as well. So we have, let's see, I'm going to pull your cards. So we've got the Two of Scrolls with two worlds. Okay, we also have the Akashic Library, and the Two of Keys, we've got the Treasure. So we do have some twos, really are about, balance, okay, balance and harmony. Okay, with the two worlds, you might find yourself in between. Maybe you're a little bit undecided. Okay, you may also be finding yourself a little bit out of balance there as well. And we do have that energy. Sometimes things just aren't quite aligned. Okay, we're spending a lot of time either at work and not enough time at home, a lot of time at home, not enough time at work. Perhaps there's some blurred lines somewhere along your way as well with that energy. Okay, so especially if you're working from home, okay, there may not be that separation between your work and your home life, right? There may be like a computer spilling out onto your dining room table or something, or you've overtaken your coffee table. Okay, so something there for you that is a little bit of a challenge for you there. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you, so you've certainly got a little bit of luck on your side, okay? Providing you an underlying influence, okay, some motivation, but also something that may come as something as a surprise, okay? So you may have some really pleasant surprises headed your way. You may find with the Wheel of Fortune that the tides are turning in your favor, that things just get a little bit easier. It doesn't mean you're not having any obstacles or challenges. It just means that, you know, your energy, your vibration, your mindset, and your actions, you can just overcome those a lot easier. It's like the universal green light. If you're looking to make some change, this is a great energy for that. Okay, very supportive of positive change. Okay, what small changes, big changes. Okay, but changes for the better, things that really do benefit you in a lot of different ways. So, of course, good luck, good fortune, moving you on your destined journey as well. So the two worlds here with the Two of Scrolls. Okay, again here, I mean, this one, you can't really see it because it's very detailed cards, but they are a little bit dark. We've got the spiritual world up there, and we've got the physical world there. Okay, so you may have some issues with bringing things together in a, in a balanced, harmonious kind of way. And again, it's really more about, I think, you being balanced, okay, in your world. So if you don't have a good work-home life balance, that may be something that you're looking to change. Okay, the universe is very supportive of making some change. There may be some boundaries that you need to put up. Okay, especially, like I said, I use that example of working from home. A lot of people are doing that these days. Okay, and even though that is beneficial for you in a lot of ways, it can also work against you. Okay, and especially if you don't have a designated area to do your work in. And I'm just using this as an example because it is, it is part of a lot of people's worlds these days. The world is shifting, the world is changing. Okay, so, if you do work from home, or, you do any kind of creative projects or endeavors in your home, you may want to try and either, number one, set scheduled times. Okay, make sure that you sign off of your work at the right time. Okay, or that you have that designated area. Okay, but there may be other areas there that do need a little bit of a look at. Okay, are you the kind of person that takes the weight of the world on your shoulders in your workplace? Are you the person that holds all of the responsibility? Okay, and sometimes that's great, but other times not so much. And as I'm talking, I'm just realizing that all three of your cards right here, boom, 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 we've got 2, 2, 2. Okay, and we also do have, where is it? A Two of Wands showing up here in the bottom. Okay, so we've got 4 twos coming out here for you. Now, it's very interesting because the Aries reading, they actually also had 4 twos, granted in different placements, okay, and different cards. So twos are very important for you. Twos, bringing things together, balance, harmony, partnering up with the right people, the right places, the right situations. So there may be something here that you need to do some research on. Okay, perhaps you, with the Akashic Library here, you certainly do have access to some information. that may be needed. Okay, so whether you are actually doing some research, okay, or maybe someone brings some information to you, okay, this may be very important information for you. It could be about a new job, especially if you're looking at making some positive change. Okay, it could be just sorting out an issue there. Maybe there's something there that you can do. Okay, but the Akashic Library energy here really is about expanding your mind, expanding your horizons, having an open mind as well to receive information, okay, and also to learn new things. So researching things may certainly benefit you. Okay, because we also have the Two of Keys here, which is the Treasure. So this is again a reminder, okay, that sometimes here in this particular card, sometimes here we focus on what we've lost, or we focus on what's not working. And if we're not, in balance, if we're not, in alignment with ourselves, okay, then we can miss something. This particular one here with the treasure, this guy's standing here looking at something that's smashed to smithereens, and he's like, oh crap, now what am I going to do? However, there's a light shining over here. There's another way. There's another opportunity. There's something new. There's some different approach at something there, okay? It can be that energy of one door closing, but another one is opening. It can be that this idea didn't pan out, but there's something else over here. This investment tanked, okay, but we do still have other ones that are a little bit more promising for us, okay? But this does require us to dig deep a little bit, though, to have a look at the problem and then get a deeper understanding of the problem and then find the solution. But sometimes when we get this treasure energy, sometimes there's something that hasn't gone your way, and sometimes we get stuck. Okay, so it's just a little bit of a heads up from Spirit that sometimes something that doesn't go your way is because it's something that you needed to learn. Okay, or maybe you didn't have the right information at the right time, and now you have an opportunity to fix something, okay, or to change something for the better, whether it's your environment, whether it's how you deal with things, okay, or whether it's something that you've invested in, okay, or something that you just need to kind of fix a little bit. Okay, so certainly does require you to kind of have a look behind you, okay, so to speak, okay, take an alternate approach. And you might actually even need to partner up with somebody actually with all of these twos. They can certainly represent some partnerships. All right, but we do have the Seven of Wands. So whatever you're doing in the month ahead, you're certainly rising to the occasion. You're rising to the challenge. Okay, you may also, with this Seven of Wands, I mean, this does instill you with confidence. It's like the last man standing kind of thing. Okay, so if you are going out for any interviews or anything like that, you could certainly be rising above your competition, and you could be, or it's really your time to let your light shine there. Okay, but the Seven of Wands can also be one of advocating for yourself or other people faced with a challenge. Okay, you're rising to that occasion, whatever is standing in your way. Okay, but the Seven of Wands, it can also be that energy of no. Ye shall not cross. This is my boundary, and I'm not letting you past it. So again, that two worlds there with that Two of Scrolls, there may be something here that you are faced with, that you are challenged with, and you need to put up some boundaries. Okay, yes, you're more than capable of taking the world on, okay, taking a lot of responsibility, but sometimes that's just a little bit too much, right? If you're working from home or something, right? Again, those boundaries are very important. So there may be something there where you really do need to advocate for yourself, or you need to put up some very healthy boundaries, okay? But we also do have the sun. And the sun is this burst of energy, this burst of optimism. This brings in success and abundance into your world. Okay, this brings in your creativity as well. So perhaps here that, by standing up for yourself, okay, you actually are successful at that. You're putting up healthy boundaries, and this is a really positive energy for you with that sun. It's like, yes, I did it. Okay, I wasn't sure I could do it, but I did it anyway. Okay, this is a sense of accomplishment and joy and happiness all flowing around you. Okay, so something that you do here is really positive for you. Okay, you may even just stand up for yourself for what you deserve. You may even advocate for other people for what they deserve. Okay, perhaps you are just taking the lead role in your environment, in your world. But whatever that looks like for you, that sun really does bring about that energy of success. Okay. You may even be finding yourself a little bit more energetic or a little bit more positive in the month ahead. Okay. But whatever you're working on, we do have some change here for you. Okay. We do have the death card, and the death card can certainly be endings. Okay. So there may be a difficult situation that you're putting an end to. Okay. And you're really positive that the outcome here will be beneficial for you. And that's actually what it does, right? You're putting an end to a certain situation and you're embarking on a new journey. Okay, so you may also have something that does come to an ending. The death card, yes, can be an ending, right? One door closing, another one is about to open. So you may actually be the mastermind of your own change, okay? Or you really are grabbing the bull by the horns and you are making some very positive moves forward, some great progress that you're making in your world, okay? That death card can certainly be about personal growth, transitioning into something a little bit brighter, a little bit happier, okay, making those really positive changes forward, okay. But there's also maybe something here that you are having a very positive impact on your environment, on your workplace, okay. Or if you're looking for something new, boom, here you go, okay. There may be something new on the horizon for you, especially with that Wheel of Fortune there, right? Tides are turning for you, things are getting better, you're making progress, okay, and things are just a little bit easier for you, okay. But we do have, whenever we have the Wheel of Fortune, it's a change and a cycle for you, okay. Sometimes that comes with a little bit of ups and downs energy, right? Whenever we have a shift in a cycle, there's a little bit of turmoil, okay. But with that Wheel of Fortune, it's all turning for you for the better. So you may have a loss of some sort in the month ahead, okay. Or maybe you've been dealing with one. Okay, and with the two worlds here, you're very focused on what you have lost. Okay, the treasure is the same thing. All right, but the death card here says no, stay positive, rise above, rise to the occasion here, because there's something a little bit better for you that is on the horizon. Okay, your efforts have not been in vain, something hasn't worked out for a reason. Okay, and there's new opportunities opening up for you. There's new ways of doing things. Okay, there's different approaches that you can take. All right, but you do need to kind of shift your focus a little bit. You do need to change what you're focused on and focus on the positive, focus on solutions, focus on moving forward, and you will achieve that. Because we do have some celebration coming in here. The Three of Cups is really a social card, right? So partnerships, partnering up with the right people. Okay, you may even have something here that is a cause for some celebration, right? We've got something shifting here, okay, and it's like woohoo, jump for joy. Okay, you may even find a new opportunity here, okay? Or you're just really positive that things are progressing in a really good way for you. Okay, that Three of Cups there is a very positive energy, very positive card. But again, we do have some creativity that's coming in here as well. But you may have a project or an endeavor, or maybe even something new if you're looking at making some change, or maybe you have to move forward because you don't have a choice. Okay, whatever it is for you, the Two of Wands is where we have an idea. Okay, we have a goal in mind, and now we're trying to figure out how to get there. What are our next steps? Okay, how do I bring this all together? How do I make those move forward? So the Two of Wands, you could certainly be making some plans. Okay, perhaps, you're shifting your perspective on something here as well. This shows that your blocks are removed. So this death card over here, the Scorpio energy, is doing you a solid, doing you a really good favor, because it's releasing any kind of negativity or any blocks out of your world so that your path forward is wide open. So whatever it is that you're looking to do, that positive outlook, okay, maybe even reliance on people in your world, whether they're coworkers or friends, okay, can also be that as well. Maybe they've got some great ideas, or again, maybe working with people can really get you some traction here with that Two of Wands, okay? But you may be contemplating something here as well, okay? And thinking about, what are my next steps? How am I putting together a plan? How am I going to bring something all together and in alignment for me before I take my next steps? Okay, so you might be just making some future plans or just seeing what your next steps are. But I think here you're taking your time. We do have the Hanged Man coming in here, and it's really all about taking your time. Okay, it's one that requires patience and a step back. Okay, so the Two of Wands is not one of moving forward. The Hanged Man is not one of moving forward, at least not outwardly. But this is a really positive energy. So sometimes we do need to take a step back. We do need to take a pause for the cause. Okay, and we do need to let something go. So the Death card and the Hanged Man are really about release, sacrifice, surrender, letting some things go so that the new can flow in, or so that we can let go of, let's say, preconceived ideas or a certain way of doing things. Okay, there's, whether it's within your control, your direct control, or not, right? There's something here that we are releasing so that something better can come in here, right? So whether you just take a different approach, maybe it's just changing your mindset, okay, or maybe again something has not gone your way, but there's a solution to be found. There's another opportunity coming in here. Okay, there's maybe something that has just hit a bump in the road as well, especially as far as investments go. Okay, you might be feeling a little bit stuck or tired or drained with your investments, right? And it's like, oh man, you know what? 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I was on the right track. My house was worth this much, or my stock value was worth this much, and now look at it, it's all in the pooper. Okay, and everything's kind of tanked. There's a lot of uncertainty in regards to money and financial things that are out there. So this could certainly be spirit saying here, if that's the case, you may be wise to just keep your investments where they are. Sometimes we need to cash out. Okay, we see something going downhill a little bit and it's like, oh crap, okay, I think I need to cash out now. Okay, but sometimes when we do hang on and we weather the storm a little bit, sometimes we can actually come out a little bit better than where we originally started. So patience may be the key for you here with that Hanged Man. Okay, hanging on. Yes, there's something here that has changed, maybe not necessarily in your favor right away. Okay, but by hanging on to it and just by keeping a positive outlook, keep your eye on it though, with that Two of Wands, and you just may see something kind of rejuvenate. Okay, but the Hanged Man is where we do take some time, we do think about things. Okay, we look at the big picture, we are open, we are open to other people's ideas, okay, other people's perception about things. Okay, and if you're in a collaborative environment, okay, or if you're partnering up with people, this is a super important energy. We do need to kind of brainstorm a little bit. We need to kind of get things out in the open. We need to formulate a plan, the next steps here. Okay, but being open and receptive to what everyone has to say, it really is to your benefit. Okay, so if you are working with other people, that's a really important energy to embrace there. But the Hanged Man can just be you also taking a chill, okay, taking a step back, going with the flow. You're not pressuring anything, you're not rushing into anything, you're really just taking your time, because you may need to make an important decision with the Two of Swords here. You might be thinking about something, contemplating. So whether it's just how to move forward with something, maybe it's a conversation that you need to have, okay, or perhaps there is some changes that you're looking to make. Okay, or you're just looking to see things a little bit differently. So that Two of Swords, where it's really where you go within and you're doing some sorting out there as well. Okay, and look at all these twos, right? It's Two of Swords, Two of Wands, okay, two twos down here, and then two, two, two. So a lot of twos coming out here for you guys. Okay, so find your strengths. Okay, remember, one door closes, another one does open. But again, you might need to make some important decisions or have some important conversations in the month ahead as well. Okay, remember to see both sides of the story. Okay, especially if there's some issues with a person, around you, or people around you, it's really important to really understand their point of view. Okay, especially if you need to talk to somebody about something, right? There's no point having a one-sided conversation. Doesn't usually work well. And so that Two of Swords there. But you may also be looking to find a better balance in your world as well here, because we do have this Ten of Wands. And this is an energy of burdens and stress. You're moving forward. You're about to wrap something up here. Okay, you're done. Okay, so something is shifting and something is changing in your world here. Okay, so it could just be that you have a lot on your plate right now. Okay, and you're just feeling the stresses. You're feeling the burdens. Maybe something hasn't gone your way and it's like, oh man, how do I get this done? done now, and you're persevering through adversity. You're moving forward. You're making the right steps, but you can't carry on in that energy for too long. So here's that decision-making process, okay? Going within, trusting your intuition, I feel here as well. Maybe you're gathering some more information, especially with the Hanged Man there, okay? Maybe other people may have a great positive influence, okay? But that 10 of Wands is you're done, okay? You're done with something. You're working really hard, and I think here some of you are about to see the fruits of your labor with whatever you're doing. But the 10 of Wands is sometimes where we do put up boundaries. It's like, okay, I've gone as far as I can go. I'm not doing this anymore. This is not working for me, okay? So there may be something there where you need to give back some responsibility, or it's just a reminder from Spirit. If you are in a team environment somewhere, don't take on everything on your own. Okay, that 10 of Wands there. You may be the type of person that has a habit of just picking up other people's slack somewhere along the way, okay? And you might really need to think about what kind of conversation you need to have with somebody here, okay? Because that's not healthy, it's not good for you, and it's not fair. Okay, I mean, life is not typically fair anyway, okay, in a great reality, okay, but but here, I mean, if you're in a workplace here and you're carrying all this workload, if you can't fix your environment, I think here that you're going to let it go. You're like, you know what? I've thought about this for a long time. I've thought long and hard. I've tried to have conversations. I've done everything in my human power to change this situation, and I'm left with no choice here but to let it go. So that may be in the cards for you, especially with the Death card and the Hanged Man coming out there. But this opens up your path to prosperity. Whatever it is you've got going on, the King of Pentacles brings in success and abundance into your world, okay? So maybe you just need to make some little tweaks in the month ahead to find your path to success, okay? You may actually have, again, if you have some investments there, it looks at the beginning that things are tanking, okay? Things aren't going your way. It's like, oh my God, I've got some losses here, but things may actually improve. So make sure you get all the information that you need to get before making a final decision on something, okay? Or deciding whether to keep something in place or to, maybe make a sale of some sort, okay? But the King of Pentacles does bring in, things blossoming in your world, being in a position of strength, of success, of authority, of power, but also one where you have a lot of financial improvements and financial gains coming in here also. It could just be that you're at the top of your game, and that you've gotten some information. You've gotten maybe some really good advice, okay? You have all the information that you need to make the right decision, to have a conversation, to move forward, to make change, to put up boundaries, okay? Or whatever it is that you've been working on and stressing out about so much is about to pay off for you. Okay, so something may be about to pay off for you with that King of Pentacles. Now, this could also be a person who has some influence on you as well. Okay, this may be a person you already know, someone who you seek out someone's advice. So perhaps you're seeing a financial advisor, a realtor, a banker. Okay, and this may be very beneficial for you. Okay, certainly somebody that has some really good advice, maybe even some practical advice, financial advice. Okay, they may have some good news for you as well. Okay, but maybe they just help you see something a little bit differently. They could be sharing some sort of knowledge with you, or maybe it's someone that you partner up with as well. With that King of Pentacles, could be someone new or someone that you do already know. But this can also be you just at the top of your game, okay? All of your hard work and your efforts are paying off for you. All right, let's get a couple last messages out here for you, Taurus. And let's see what we've got. And we have number 93, happy ending. Hello. Okay, and we do see some results that are coming in here. So happy ending, stay positive. Okay, look at the big picture, make positive change, have those conversations, look at the bright side. Okay, what does your happy ending mean to you? Okay, you're certainly moving forward. Okay, so you're completing something, and this brings you in some happiness and some joy. Okay, so watch out for those 9s and those 3s as well. Of course, we do have that We do have that Three of Cups coming in, bringing you in some celebration, right? We've got that King of Pentacles bringing you in success, abundance, okay? Maybe some extra money, maybe a raise, okay? Or maybe just getting that sense of accomplishment, whatever it is, we've got some happy energy there. We also have number 16, rebirth. Now, this is very interesting. It's a different card. Okay, this actually relates number 16 back to the Tower card. Okay, surprises, an influx of energy, maybe some epiphanies, revelations, right? That Hanged Man energy. Okay, the rebirth energy here is change. Okay, we've got changes coming in here for the better with the Wheel of Fortune, growth, expansion, things opening up for you, things working out just in your favor. Okay, things, oh, okay, well, that worked well. Okay, I thought that was going to go crappy and it worked out okay. But the rebirth here is really about change, transformation, growth. And you've got the Death card coming in here as well. So there's a lot of things that are changing here for you. Some things may be beyond your control, okay? But maybe that's the kick in the pants that you may need, right? Sometimes if something's taken away from us or something doesn't go our way or we lose a sense of control over our situation, sometimes that gives us a little bit more drive and determination to make our own change, okay? To forge our own path forward. And sometimes we just need that little kind of helping hand, shall we say. It doesn't always seem like it's a helping hand at the beginning, but maybe something here that does end for you. Okay, if that's your situation, something doesn't pan out for you, it's opening your doors to do something a little bit better. Okay, so it's certainly a learning experience, a growth curve for you. Okay, but I think here there's something transforming in your world here and for the better. Okay, so harness that energy, stay focused on the positive, right? We've got that sun shining a beautiful light on your month ahead, giving you the energy and the creativity and all of that kind of winner attitude, okay, to get things done. I'm going to leave that there for you, Taurus. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.